Live on Your Sideline is sponsored by Side & Stricker Nobi John Deere.
Well, the cheerleaders just said it. I don't know if I need to, but welcome into 5 on Your Sideline. I'm Ahmad Hicks.
And I'm Hannah Yates. Tonight we feature a handful of undefeated teams in our area and a lot more. Ahmad, start us off.
I got you. Let's start it off with a big battle. St. Thomas Aquinas in town from Kansas to take on CBC. The Cadets were ready. Patrick Hyder keeps it himself. The Cadets will lead 14-0. Then they give the ball to Jeremiah Love, and well, you know he knows what to do with it. Watch out, he's coming right at us down the sideline all the way to the promised land. CBC gets the win at home 42-7.
Next up, Borgia taking on Duchenne. And it was Jamons Mathis who gets the handoff early, going right. Nobody wanted any parts of him. Touchdown Pioneers. And fast forward a few plays, no one wanted to block Mathis either. He blows past this lineman for a sack. Duchenne in cruise control. Adding to their total, Amarian Oliphant takes the jet sweep, and he didn't stop until he crosses the promised land. The Pioneers win this one 37-14.
MICDS putting their undefeated record on the line versus Luthor North right before halftime. The Rams marching when Stephen Hall takes the handoff and he goes into the end zone. The Rams in control, but the Crusaders will try to close the gap. One last play before halftime when Brian Brown buys some time in the pocket, throws it up to Eric Reedus, and he comes up just short. Luthor North coaches didn't believe it, but after further review, he was short of the goal line as the Rams stay unbeaten with a 56-37 victory.
McClure traveling to Gateway, and it turned quickly into the Cameron Gillespie show. He takes the pass and runs past about the entire defense on his way to the end zone. Comets up early on in this one, but Gillespie wasn't done yet. Check this out. Field this punt in the middle of three defenders, but it doesn't matter. He's gone for another score. McClure wins big, 46-14. It was homecoming night for Parkway North as they host Hazelwood East, and this crowd was vibing. Spartans recover on their own 10-yard line when senior wide receiver Valance Powell heads to the perimeter, and you know what happens from here. Out of sight, out of mind. He takes it all the way to the house for a 90-yard score in the first quarter. Parkway North tries fighting back. Karan Williams pushes his way through, and the touchdown is good. East led 26-14 at half, but this game is in overtime at last check.
Taking a break from the highlights, I want you all to look at this. Look at the focus on these coaches and these kids' faces when Kerry Davis is talking. He's engaged. He's listening. That's one of the reasons the Hawks are undefeated and took down a tough Kirkwood team last week. Coach Davis is an alum of Central and remembers the glory days of winning titles, and now he wants his guys to experience that, which is why an undefeated start doesn't surprise Coach at all.
I'm not surprised, and I don't say that arrogantly or cocky. I just know the amount of work that these young men have done, our coaching staff has done, and I understand that every single day, like I said, we're challenging them, and they accept the challenge. They don't complain, they don't cry or moan about it. They just show up every single day ready to work.
Now let's go across the river. Lights, camera, and action at Mascoutah hosting Triad tonight. Nice keeper by Triad QB Nick Funk here. That would lead to a field goal. But Mascoutah has Chase Hansen at quarterback, usually doing it with his arm, but tonight with his legs. A long TD run to spark the Indians. Mascoutah goes on to win 34-10 and stays undefeated.
All right, homecoming night at Afton as they hosted undefeated Wolverines of Vashon. Afton trying to score before halftime, but Demarie Ball Brown said, "Not on my watch, buddy." He registers the sack, and then on the final play before halftime, Vashon's Melias Kane to Zach Smith Jr. That will put the Wolverines up 14-0, and they go on to win 49-0. Now to Pattonville, where the Pirates were hosting Parkway South and the Patriots. Fourth down, and the ball will go to Deshaun Ferguson, and watch what happens. He fields the punt. Oh, he drops it, and then the Pirates are able to jump on it. Everyone is fired up. You know that gets the crowd rolling. Next snap, freshman quarterback Cameron Elvey looks for the pass to senior receiver Kyjon Morgan, who takes off down the sideline, spins off a defender, and in for the score. Pattonville led 14-0 at half, and this game is still in the fourth quarter at last check.